The evening breeze whispered promises of romance as we stepped into the elegant ambiance of La Belle Vie, a renowned restaurant in the heart of the city. Ashley, my wife, had orchestrated this grand celebration to mark our anniversary, and I couldn't have been more thrilled. Our relationship had weathered storms lately, and this night seemed like a beacon of hope, a chance to rekindle what we had lost amidst the chaos of life. As we settled into our table adorned with flickering candles and fragrant roses, Ashley's smile radiated a warmth that momentarily eased the tension between us. Yet, amidst the laughter and clinking of glasses, a subtle unease crept into my senses. Ashley's frequent trips to the restroom piqued my suspicions, like ominous shadows lurking in the corners of a once familiar room. Determined to dismiss my paranoia, I brushed aside the nagging doubts, but they refused to relent. Curiosity gnawed at my resolve, and I resolved to follow her discreetly, to uncover the truth hidden behind her secretive behavior. Stealthily, I trailed her movements, my heart pounding in anticipation of the revelation awaiting me. It was in that clandestine pursuit that I stumbled upon a scene that shattered the fragile facade of our anniversary bliss. In the dimly lit corridor, obscured from prying eyes, Ashley stood locked in an embrace with a stranger, their lips intertwined in a betrayal too profound to comprehend. Shock coursed through my veins, freezing me in place as the weight of betrayal threatened to crush my spirit. In that solitary moment of clarity, I knew our marriage stood at the precipice of oblivion. Yet amidst the wreckage of shattered trust, a seed of defiance took root within me. I refused to succumb to despair, to allow Ashley's deceit to define the course of my life. Thus began my journey of clandestine vengeance, a meticulously crafted plan to dismantle the life she had sought to destroy. With each passing day, I gathered evidence of her infidelity, weaving a web of deceit to ensnare those who dared to trespass upon the sanctity of our vows. But beneath the veneer of retribution lay a man reborn, fueled by the flames of indignation and the promise of redemption. For I vowed not only to expose Ashley's treachery, but to emerge from the ashes of betrayal as a phoenix, reborn and resilient in the face of adversity. As the night wore on, I returned to our table, concealing the tempest raging within my soul beneath a mask of stoic composure. Little did Ashley know, the anniversary she had orchestrated would mark the beginning of her downfall and the dawn of my sweet revenge. Days melded into weeks as I meticulously executed my plan, each step calculated to inflict maximum damage upon Ashley's carefully constructed facade. With the stealth of a hunter and the cunning of a strategist, I delved deeper into the labyrinth of deceit, weaving a tapestry of half-truths and hidden agendas. Gone were the days of naivety and blind trust, replaced by a newfound clarity that pierced through the veil of illusion. Armed with incriminating evidence gathered in the shadows, I began to orchestrate my symphony of revenge, manipulating the very fabric of reality to suit my whims. At work, I assumed the guise of a model employee, channeling my anger and frustration into productivity. With each accolade and promotion, I solidified my position of power, laying the foundation for the inevitable confrontation that loomed on the horizon. Meanwhile, Ashley remained oblivious to the storm brewing beneath the surface, her complacency a testament to her folly. She feigned contrition, showering me with false promises and hollow apologies, unaware of the noose tightening around her neck. But I refused to be swayed by her crocodile tears, for I knew that true justice lay not in forgiveness, but in the relentless pursuit of retribution. And so, I bided my time, waiting for the opportune moment to unveil the truth and shatter the illusion of her innocence. With each passing day, my resolve hardened like steel, fueling my determination to see this charade through to its bitter end. For I had tasted the bitter sting of betrayal, and I would not rest until justice was served, and Ashley faced the consequences of her actions. As the final pieces of my plan fell into place, I braced myself for the inevitable reckoning that awaited us both. For in the game of deception, there are no winners, only survivors, and I was prepared to emerge victorious at any cost. The stage was set, and the players poised for their roles in the unfolding drama of betrayal and retribution. With nerves of steel and a heart consumed by vengeance, I embarked upon the final act of my carefully orchestrated plan, ready to expose Ashley's treachery to the harsh light of reality. As dusk descended, casting long shadows across the city streets, I awaited Ashley's return home with bated breath. The weight of anticipation hung heavy in the air, a palpable tension that threatened to suffocate me in its grasp. When Ashley finally crossed the threshold, her face a mask of contrition, I feigned ignorance, allowing her false repentance to wash over me like a wave of deceit. But beneath the facade of indifference, a storm raged within me, a tempest of emotions yearning to break free from their shackles. With a calculated calmness, I led Ashley to the heart of our home, where the evidence of her infidelity lay waiting to be unveiled. In a single motion, I revealed the truth hidden in plain sight, confronting her with the damning proof of her betrayal. The color drained from Ashley's face as realization dawned upon her, her words of denial falling on deaf ears. For I had seen through her lies, pierced through the veil of deception to uncover the ugly truth that lurked beneath. In that moment of reckoning, the walls of illusion crumbled around us, leaving naught but the raw, unvarnished reality of our shattered marriage. Ashley's tears flowed freely, a futile attempt to wash away the stain of her transgressions, but I remained unmoved by her crocodile tears, for I had transcended the realm of forgiveness, my heart hardened by the fires of betrayal and forged anew in the crucible of vengeance. With a steely resolve, I cast Ashley out into the darkness, severing the ties that bound us in a union tainted by deceit. As she fled into the night, a solitary figure swallowed by the shadows of her own making, I stood alone amidst the wreckage of our shattered dreams, a phoenix rising from the ashes of betrayal, reborn and resilient in the face of adversity. And though the scars of betrayal may linger, I find solace in the knowledge that justice has been served, and I emerge from the crucible of betrayal stronger and more resolute than ever before. For in the end, it is not the pain of betrayal that defines us, but the strength we find in overcoming it, and the courage to forge ahead into the unknown, unburdened by the ghosts of our past. With the dust settled, and the echoes of betrayal fading into the recesses of memory, I found myself standing at the crossroads of redemption and renewal. The wounds of betrayal still raw, yet tempered by the passage of time, I embarked upon a journey of self-discovery, determined to reclaim the fragments of my shattered identity. In the wake of Ashley's departure, I found solace in the embrace of solitude, seeking refuge in the quiet sanctuary of my thoughts. Amidst the deafening silence, I sifted through the wreckage of our broken marriage, piecing together the shards of my fractured heart with a newfound clarity born of adversity. As the days turned into weeks, I immersed myself in pursuits of self-improvement, channeling my pain and anger into productive endeavors. With each passing moment, I shed the shackles of the past, emerging from the crucible of betrayal reborn and revitalized, a phoenix ascending from the ashes of despair. Gone were the days of doubt and insecurity, replaced by a newfound sense of purpose and determination. I embraced life with an insatiable hunger, seizing every opportunity that crossed my path with unwavering resolve. In the corridors of power, I navigated the treacherous waters of corporate politics with finesse, leveraging my newfound confidence to ascend the ranks of success. With each triumph, I exorcised the demons of doubt that once plagued my subconscious, paving the way for a brighter future forged in the crucible of adversity. Yet, amidst the clamor of victory, a nagging sense of emptiness lingered, a void left unfilled by the accolades of worldly success. For beneath the veneer of triumph lay the scars of betrayal, a reminder of the fragility of trust and the ephemeral nature of love. And so, as I stand at the precipice of redemption, I find solace in the knowledge that true healing lies not in the pursuit of external validation, but in the acceptance of one's imperfections. For it is in embracing the depths of our humanity that we find the strength to rise above the ashes of our past and emerge triumphant in the face of adversity. As the sun sets on the horizon, casting long shadows across the landscape of my soul, I take solace in the promise of tomorrow, knowing that with each passing day, I grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. For in the end, it is not the scars of betrayal that define us, but the courage to rise above them and forge ahead into the unknown, unburdened by the ghosts of our past. In the aftermath of betrayal, I found myself enveloped in a cloak of introspection, grappling with the echoes of the past and the uncertainties of the future. With each passing day, the wounds of betrayal healed, leaving behind scars as reminders of the tumultuous journey that had brought me to this moment of quiet contemplation. Amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life, I sought refuge in the sanctuary of solitude, finding solace in the embrace of my thoughts. In the silence, I confronted the demons of doubt and insecurity that once held sway over my consciousness, exorcising them with the fierce determination born of adversity. As I traced the contours of my journey through the labyrinth of betrayal, I unearthed hidden truths and hard-won lessons, each revelation a stepping stone on the path to self-discovery. For in the crucible of betrayal, I discovered reservoirs of strength and resilience I never knew existed, emerging from the ordeal a changed man, forged in the fires of adversity. With newfound clarity, I embarked upon a journey of forgiveness, extending grace to those who had wronged me and releasing the burdens of anger and resentment that once weighed heavily upon my soul. In forgiveness, I found liberation, freeing myself from the shackles of the past and embracing the boundless possibilities of the present moment. Yet, amidst the catharsis of forgiveness, a lingering sense of sorrow remained, a testament to the pain and loss that had colored my journey. For though I had emerged from the crucible of betrayal stronger and more resilient than ever before, the scars of the past still bore witness to the trials and tribulations I had endured. And so, as I stand on the precipice of a new chapter in my life, I carry with me the wisdom gleaned from the crucible of betrayal, a beacon of light to guide me through the darkness of uncertainty. With each step forward, I embrace the challenges that lie ahead with unwavering resolve, knowing that in the depths of my soul, I carry the indomitable spirit of resilience that will carry me through whatever trials may come. For in the end, it is not the betrayals of the past that define us, but the courage to rise above them and embrace the infinite possibilities of the future. And as I gaze upon the horizon, I do so with a heart filled with hope and a spirit fortified by the knowledge that no matter what may come, I am stronger than I ever thought possible. As the sun rose on the horizon, casting its golden rays across the landscape, I stood at the threshold of a new dawn, ready to embrace the boundless possibilities that lay before me. The scars of betrayal had healed, leaving behind a mosaic of resilience and fortitude that adorned the canvas of my soul. With each passing day, I embraced life with an unbridled fervor, seizing every opportunity that crossed my path with unwavering determination. In the corridors of power, I navigated the tumultuous waters of corporate politics with finesse, leveraging my newfound confidence to chart a course toward success. Yet amidst the clamor of triumph, a sense of purpose pulsed beneath the surface, a yearning to make a meaningful impact upon the world. And so, I embarked upon a journey of self-discovery, seeking out avenues through which to channel my passion and creativity towards the greater good. In the quiet moments of reflection, I found solace in the knowledge that true fulfillment lay not in the pursuit of wealth or power, but in the bonds of friendship and the joy of service to others. And so, I immersed myself in charitable endeavors, dedicating my time and resources to causes close to my heart, and finding fulfillment in the simple act of giving back to those in need. As I walked the path of redemption, I found companionship in unexpected places, forging friendships forged in the crucible of shared experience and mutual understanding. Together, we laughed in the face of adversity, finding strength in our collective resilience and a shared commitment to making the world a better place. And so, as I stand upon the precipice of a new chapter in my life, I do so with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit buoyed by hope. For though the journey has been fraught with trials and tribulations, it has also been marked by moments of profound beauty and unyielding strength. As the sun sets on the horizon, casting its final rays across the landscape, I look towards the future with a sense of anticipation and wonder. For in the end, it is not the scars of betrayal that define us, but the courage to rise above them and embrace the infinite possibilities of the human spirit. And as I step forward into the unknown, I do so with a smile on my lips and a heart filled with the promise of a new dawn. In the quiet moments of solitude, amidst the gentle rustle of leaves and the whispers of the wind, I found solace in the embrace of nature's embrace. With each passing day, the wounds of betrayal healed a little more, leaving behind a sense of closure and acceptance that permeated my being. As I wandered the familiar paths of my favorite park, memories of the past danced like shadows in the corners of my mind, reminding me of the journey that had brought me to this moment of quiet reflection. Yet, amidst the echoes of the past, I found peace in the knowledge that the trials and tribulations of yesterday had shaped me into the person I have become today. With each step forward, I embraced the present moment with an open heart and a spirit unburdened by the weight of regret. For in the crucible of betrayal, I had discovered reservoirs of strength and resilience I never knew existed, emerging from the ordeal a changed man, forged in the fires of adversity. As the seasons changed and the world around me shifted and evolved, I found myself growing more attuned to the rhythms of life, finding beauty in the simplest of moments and joy in the smallest of victories. And in the quiet stillness of the night, I found solace in the knowledge that true happiness lay not in the pursuit of external validation, but in the acceptance of one's imperfections and the embrace of life's inherent unpredictability. With each passing day, I let go of the burdens of the past, releasing the ghosts of yesterday into the ether and embracing the boundless possibilities of the future. As I gazed upon the horizon, I did so with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit buoyed by hope, knowing that no matter what trials may come, I am stronger than I ever thought possible. For in the end, it is not the scars of betrayal that define us, but the courage to rise above them and embrace the infinite possibilities of the human spirit. As I step forward into the unknown, I do so with a sense of peace and acceptance, knowing that the journey ahead is mine to shape and mold as I see fit. As I sit beneath the canopy of stars, the gentle lull of the night enveloping me in its embrace, I find myself drawn to moments of introspection, reflecting upon the journey that has led me to this point. In the quiet solitude of the night, memories of the past dance before my eyes, each one a thread in the tapestry of my life story. With each passing moment, I'm reminded of the trials and tribulations that have shaped me into the person I am today. From the depths of betrayal to the heights of redemption, every twist and turn of my journey has been a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is always hope. And yet, as I glance back upon the road I have traveled, I am struck by the realization that every obstacle I have faced has been an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. In the crucible of betrayal, I have unearthed hidden reservoirs of strength and courage, emerging from the darkness stronger and more resilient than ever before. But as I look ahead to the future, I am filled with a sense of anticipation and excitement, for I know that the journey is far from over. With each new day comes the opportunity for growth and renewal, a chance to embrace the boundless possibilities that lie before me. And so, as I prepare to take the next leap forward into the unknown, I do so with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit buoyed by hope. For though the road may be long and fraught with challenges, I know that with each step I take, I am moving closer to becoming the person I was always meant to be. As the first light of dawn breaks upon the horizon, casting its golden glow across the landscape, I rise to meet the new day with a sense of purpose and determination. For in the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself. And I am ready to embrace whatever lies ahead with open arms and an unwavering resolve. In the quiet stillness of the morning, as the world awakens to the gentle kiss of dawn, I find myself reflecting upon the transformative power of forgiveness. For in the crucible of betrayal, I have learned that true healing can only come through the act of letting go, releasing the burdens of anger and resentment that weigh heavily upon the soul. As I stand at the crossroads of redemption and renewal, I am reminded of the words of wisdom passed down through the ages, that forgiveness is not a gift we bestow upon others, but a gift we give to ourselves. And so, with a heart filled with compassion and understanding, I offer forgiveness to those who have wronged me, releasing them from the chains of guilt and regret that bind us all. In the act of forgiveness, I find liberation, freeing myself from the shackles of the past and embracing the boundless possibilities of the future. For in the end, it is not the betrayals of yesterday that define us, but the courage to rise above them and embrace the infinite potential of the human spirit. And so, as I journey forth into the unknown, I do so with a sense of peace and acceptance, knowing that no matter what trials may come, I am strong enough to weather the storm. For in the end, it is not the scars of betrayal that define us, but the grace and compassion with which we rise above them, and the love that binds us together in the end. In the tapestry of life, each thread woven with care and purpose, I find myself at a crossroads, poised on the precipice of a new beginning. As I gaze upon the canvas of my existence, I am struck by the beauty of the present moment, a kaleidoscope of colors and emotions that dance before my eyes. With each passing day, I am reminded of the fleeting nature of time and the preciousness of every moment we are given. And so, I strive to embrace the present with open arms, savoring each experience and cherishing every interaction, for I know that it is in the here and now that true happiness is found. As I walk the path of self-discovery, I am guided by the wisdom of those who have come before me, their words echoing in the chambers of my heart like whispers of encouragement. For in the quiet moments of reflection, I find solace in the knowledge that I am not alone on this journey, but surrounded by the love and support of those who have walked beside me every step of the way. And so, as I stand on the threshold of a new chapter in my life, I do so with a sense of gratitude and anticipation, eager to see where the road ahead will lead. For though the future may be uncertain, I know that as long as I remain true to myself and embrace each moment with an open heart, I will find joy and fulfillment in the journey itself. And so, with a smile on my lips and a song in my heart, I step forward into the unknown, ready to embrace whatever adventures may come my way. For in the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself, and I am grateful for every step along the way. As I reflect upon the journey that has brought me to this moment, I am reminded of the beauty that lies within the imperfections of life. For in the tapestry of existence, it is the flaws and blemishes that lend depth and character to the canvas, transforming it into a masterpiece of resilience and strength. In the crucible of betrayal, I have learned that perfection is an illusion, a fleeting mirage that obscures the true beauty that lies beneath the surface. It is in the moments of vulnerability and weakness that we discover our greatest strengths, and it is through our struggles that we find the courage to rise above the challenges that life throws our way. As I navigate the twists and turns of life's journey, I am reminded that it is okay to stumble and fall, for it is in our moments of failure that we learn the most valuable lessons, and it is through our mistakes that we find the wisdom and insight to navigate the road ahead with grace and humility. In the quiet moments of introspection, I find solace in the knowledge that I am enough, just as I am, flaws and all. For it is in embracing our imperfections that we find true freedom, liberated from the shackles of self-doubt and insecurity that once held us captive. And so, as I embrace the beauty of imperfection, I do so with a heart filled with gratitude and acceptance, knowing that it is our flaws that make us human, and it is through our humanity that we find connection and belonging in a world that often feels fragmented and divided. As I step forward into the unknown, I do so with a sense of peace and contentment, knowing that no matter what challenges may come my way, I am strong enough to overcome them. In the end, it is not our successes or failures that define us, but the courage to embrace our imperfections and live authentically, true to ourselves and the world around us. In the hushed stillness of the night, a chill crept through the air, sending shivers down my spine as a sense of foreboding settled over me like a suffocating cloak. It was as though the shadows of the past had come to life, casting their dark tendrils across the landscape of my thoughts, threatening to consume me in their embrace. As I lay awake in the darkness, the echoes of a distant memory resounded in my mind, a haunting melody that refused to be silenced. It was a memory long buried, a relic of a time when innocence and naivety shielded me from the harsh realities of the world. But now, as the specter of the past loomed ominously before me, I found myself paralyzed by fear, unable to escape the clutches of a darkness that threatened to engulf me whole. With each passing moment, the shadows grew deeper, their tendrils reaching out to ensnare me in their grasp. In the depths of my despair, I felt a presence stirring within me, a flicker of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. It was a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is light to be found if only we dare to seek it out. With trembling hands, I reached out into the void, grasping for the flickering flame of hope that danced just beyond my reach. As I embraced the warmth of its glow, I felt a surge of courage coursing through my veins, banishing the shadows that threatened to consume me. In that moment of clarity, I realized that the darkness was not an enemy to be feared, but a teacher to be embraced. For it is in our darkest moments that we find the strength to rise above our fears, and the resilience to overcome the challenges that life throws our way. And so, As I stand on the precipice of uncertainty, I do so with a heart filled with courage and a spirit fortified by the knowledge that no matter what horrors may lurk in the shadows, I'm strong enough to face them head on. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines us, but the light that we carry within us, guiding us through even the darkest of nights. The darkness that had once lurked in the shadows now encroached upon my reality with a palpable sense of menace, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare me in its suffocating embrace. In the depths of despair, I found myself teetering on the brink of the abyss, my very soul hanging in the balance as I confronted the specter of my darkest fears. With each passing moment, the weight of the darkness grew heavier, threatening to crush me beneath its oppressive weight. It was as though I stood at the precipice of oblivion, staring into the abyss with wide-eyed terror as it beckoned me ever closer to the edge. But even in the face of such overwhelming darkness, a flicker of light danced in the recesses of my mind, a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching shadows. It was a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is always a glimmer of light to guide us through the night. With trembling hands and a heart heavy with trepidation, I reached out into the void, grasping for the light that beckoned me forward. And as I clung to its warmth, I felt a surge of courage coursing through my veins, banishing the shadows that threatened to consume me. In that moment of clarity, I realized that the abyss was not an enemy to be feared, but a challenge to be overcome. For it is in our darkest moments that we find the strength to confront our deepest fears, and the resilience to emerge victorious on the other side. With each step forward, I embraced the uncertainty of the unknown, knowing that even in the face of adversity, I was not alone. For the light that guided me through the darkness was a beacon of hope, shining bright in the darkest of nights and leading me ever closer to the dawn of a new day. And so, with a heart filled with courage and a spirit fortified by the knowledge that I was not alone, I stepped boldly into the abyss, ready to confront whatever horrors lay in wait on the other side. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines us, but the light that we carry within us, guiding us through even the darkest of nights. As I ventured deeper into the abyss, the darkness seemed to recede before me, giving way to a soft, ethereal glow that bathed the surroundings in a warm, comforting light. It was as though the very fabric of reality had shifted, revealing a hidden world of beauty and wonder that had been concealed from view. With each step forward, I felt a sense of peace and tranquility wash over me, soothing the frayed edges of my soul and enveloping me in its gentle embrace. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found if only we dare to seek it out. As I journeyed deeper into the heart of the abyss, I found myself surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and shapes, each one more beautiful than the last. It was as though I had stumbled upon a hidden paradise, a sanctuary of serenity amidst the chaos of the world. Amid this newfound beauty, I felt a sense of gratitude welling up within me, a deep appreciation for the wonders that surrounded me. For in this moment of clarity, I realized that even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be thankful for, if only we take the time to look. With each breath, I drank in the beauty of my surroundings, allowing it to fill me with a sense of awe and wonder that transcended the boundaries of time and space. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there's always hope, if only we dare to embrace it. And so, as I basked in the glow of the abyss, I felt a sense of peace settle over me, knowing that no matter what trials may come my way, I was strong enough to overcome them. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines us, but the light that we carry within us, guiding us through even the darkest of nights. As I ventured further into the heart of the abyss, the glow surrounding me grew brighter, illuminating the path ahead with a radiance that seemed to defy the darkness that had once enveloped me. With each step forward, I felt a sense of clarity washing over me, banishing the shadows that had clouded my mind and soul. Amid this newfound clarity, I found myself confronted by a choice: to succumb to the allure of the abyss and lose myself in its depths, or to embrace the light and emerge from the darkness stronger and more resilient than ever before. It was a moment of truth, a turning point in my journey toward redemption and renewal. With a heart filled with determination and a spirit fortified by the knowledge that I was not alone, I chose to embrace the light and rise above the darkness that threatened to consume me. As I did, I felt a surge of energy coursing through my veins, empowering me to overcome any obstacle that stood in my way. With each passing moment, the darkness receded further into the shadows, fading into obscurity as the light of hope and redemption illuminated my path. It was a testament to the power of resilience and the indomitable spirit of the human soul, a reminder that no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn always follows. As I emerged from the abyss, blinking in the bright light of day, I felt a sense of liberation wash over me, freeing me from the chains of doubt and despair that had once held me captive. For in that moment, I realized that true strength lies not in the absence of fear, but in the courage to confront it head-on and emerge victorious on the other side. And so, with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit buoyed by hope, I stepped boldly into the light, ready to embrace whatever adventures lay ahead with open arms and unwavering resolve. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines us, but the light that we carry within us, guiding us through even the darkest of nights. As I embarked on the journey homeward, the memories of my odyssey through the abyss lingered like wisps of mist, weaving themselves into the fabric of my being with each step I took. The path stretched out before me, winding its way through verdant valleys and rugged mountains, each twist and turn a testament to the trials and triumphs that had shaped my journey. With each passing mile, I found myself immersed in a symphony of sights and sounds, the world around me alive with the vibrant colors of nature and the harmonious melodies of life. It was as though the very essence of existence pulsed through the air, filling me with a sense of wonder and awe that transcended the boundaries of time and space. As I journeyed homeward, I found solace in the companionship of fellow travelers, their stories and laughter weaving a tapestry of connection and camaraderie that warmed my heart. For in the company of kindred spirits, I found refuge from the storms that raged within me and the courage to confront the challenges that lay ahead. And yet, amidst the laughter and camaraderie, a sense of introspection lingered in the recesses of my mind, beckoning me to reflect upon the lessons I had learned and the resolutions I had made along the way. For in the crucible of the abyss, I had discovered truths about myself and the world around me that had forever altered the course of my journey. As I journeyed homeward, I found myself confronting the shadows of my past, the ghosts of regret and doubt that haunted the corridors of my mind. It was a daunting task to confront the demons that lurked within, but I knew that to move forward, I must first make peace with the past. And so, with a heart heavy with the weight of memory and a spirit buoyed by the promise of redemption, I turned inward, delving deep into the recesses of my soul in search of answers. With each moment of introspection, I unearthed hidden truths and buried desires, shedding light on the shadows that had long obscured my path. As I journeyed homeward, I found myself embracing the imperfections of my journey, knowing that it was through our struggles and setbacks that we found the strength to grow and evolve. For in the end, it is not the destination that defines us, but the journey itself, and the courage to confront the challenges that lie in our path. And so, as I journeyed homeward, I did so with a sense of purpose and determination, knowing that no matter what trials may come my way, I am stronger and more resilient than ever before. For in the crucible of the abyss, I had discovered the true power of the human spirit and the boundless potential that lies within every one of us. The final leg of my journey brought me ever closer to the familiar comforts of home, each mile traversed filling me with a growing sense of anticipation and nostalgia. The road, once winding and uncertain, now stretched out before me like an old friend, guiding me back to the place where my heart belonged. As I journeyed homeward, memories danced like fireflies in the twilight, illuminating the recesses of my mind with flashes of laughter, love, and cherished moments. I recalled the laughter of family gatherings, the warmth of shared meals, and the comfort of familiar faces that had accompanied me on this journey called life. With each passing mile, the landscape transformed, shifting from the rugged terrain of the unknown to the familiar sights and sounds of home. The scent of pine trees mingled with the earthy aroma of freshly turned soil, and the gentle hum of cicadas filled the air, a symphony of nature welcoming me back with open arms. As I approached the threshold of the home, a sense of anticipation bubbled within me like champagne, my heart pounding with excitement at the thought of reuniting with loved ones once more. The memories of our time apart melted away like morning mist, replaced by the promise of shared moments and new adventures yet to come. And then, as if by magic, I stood before the familiar sight of home, its windows glowing warmly in the fading light of day. The front door beckoned me forward like an old friend, its creaky hinges opening wide to welcome me back into the sweet embrace of familiarity and love. As I stepped across the threshold, a wave of emotion washed over me, the joy of reunion mingling with the bittersweet pang of nostalgia. For in this moment, I realized that home was not simply a place on a map, but a sanctuary of love and acceptance, a refuge from the chaos of the outside world. With each step I took, I felt the weight of the journey fall away, replaced by a sense of peace and contentment that settled deep within my soul. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, and the love that guided me along the way. And so, as I settled back into the familiar rhythms of home, surrounded by the ones I loved most in the world, I did so with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit buoyed by the knowledge that no matter where life may take me, home would always be waiting with open arms to welcome me back.